Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Set. Go.
It's Hampton on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6. Set. Grenade. Set.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And they make the stop after giving him 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Defense gunning for a stop here, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Nix now on 1st and 10. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Nix from the gun. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. It's a big run, 9 yards, but they're still facing a 3rd and 10.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Here we go on fourth. Mix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect one-for-one.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him second and goal from the 4.
Second and goal.
Herbert from the gun. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Here's Gould on the return. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Nick's now to throw. Mims with the grab. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple minutes to go in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Dire Straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Throwing here, Nix. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get some late points and the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
14, Chargers 10. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Crowd right. Go.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 as the 31.
Herbert on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos' 26-yard line.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. It's about 43 yards for it.
43-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Nix looking to throw. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing on first down, Nix. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Drops it down, Harvey. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Nix off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Still fighting forward. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
Chargers 13. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Their own 36-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Hampton now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Herbert back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
On third down, Herbert has him on the quick hitter, and he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He'll throw it. Hits him on the in route. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position. You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession. Nix now on 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later.
Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
At the 44-yard line.
Kappa.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It's Justin Wally getting there for the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now an inside give to Hampton. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing now, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Nix with it on 1st. On the move, headed right. He's calling his own number again. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Play action with Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Running for it with Dobbins. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
At their own 15-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup.
Herbert from the gun.
At the 23.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. And he has this down to the 34. Got some whistles here. Officials calling for a stoppage. Injured player, it appears. And that is their running back, Omarion Hampton. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Crowd right.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
Go.
Herbert going to tuck and run. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit again to play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And talk about a good gain when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
Third down.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They run the counter with Dobbins. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
On first down, it's Nix. Oh, it's an interception! Byron Murphy picks it. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Set.
Herbert now. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made.
First down.
Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Set. 380.
Back to the air, Herbert. Cut out left. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First and 10 now from the 46. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We got second and 4. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
at the 39-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Motioning left is their running back. Now Nix on third down. Hits his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's caught, 9-yard line. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory. Once more, it's Nix. Has it in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the fourth. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos stretch the lead to 23.
Chargers 19.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. And out of bounds. Oh, I know we all wanted to see the touchdown there, but he gets it down to the 10 on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Kappa.
Now Herbert to throw. He brings it in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up. Just simply cover the receivers.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, OP. Go.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt. They showed some execution and fire.
Chargers, 25.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 39-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Luke's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. So it's a win for the Broncos. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.